welcome back to my channel. This is Belle, Southernbelleng. I'm a Nigerian content creator and I live in Lagos, Nigeria. I make videos from Lagos, Nigeria. In case you are wondering, it is still the same day, the same outfit, the same everything. I went out earlier on in the day and I came back. My makeup was still somehow, somehow palatable, somehow okay. So I decided to make another video. So, yeah, for a really long time I've been battling with my weight. Like I said in the other video, I'm 5'7" and I'm 50 kg. I've been 50 kg for a really long time, and I hate it. To be honest, I hate it. Like, it's so freaking embarrassing because I'm not ashamed of it, not really. But when I go out, like let's say to somewhere like Mr. Price, in Nigeria we have Mr. Price. I know they have it in South Africa, and yeah, we have one in Nigeria. We have a couple in Nigeria. And Mr. Price, I actually sometimes find my clothes in the children's section. Yeah, I'm ashamed right now. I'm 25 and I find my clothes in the freaking children's section. That's awful, man. Like, I want adult clothes, not children's clothes. It's so freaking embarrassing. Okay, so I decided to challenge myself. I watched a video from a YouTuber and I decided to challenge myself. Sorry, I'm pulling up on her page so I can call her name out. I have this awful like mass of phlegm stuck at the back of my throat, so it just makes everything much more difficult pronouncing. Okay, so I found this video on YouTube and she's giving hacks on weight gain and how to gain weight and tips and tricks on how to gain weight. So I decided, you know what, there's no harm in it, so let me try out her tips and tricks on how to gain weight. So we're gonna be taking a quick break while I figure out my sheets, and I'll be coming back with her lists, and I'll tell you the person. I'll be coming back with a list of things that you could do to improve your weight gain process. Are we good? So welcome back. I had to take a quick break, but I'm back. Okay, so before the break I told you I've had problems adding weight for the longest time. Like, as long as I can remember, I've always had problem with my weight. Like, I can't add weight, and when I add the weight, I actually lose faster than absolutely necessary. Like, why am I losing so much weight? Okay, so I found that I have a very high metabolic rate, which means I burn energy and food and all of those resources faster than the average person, which is actually not a bad thing. But for somebody like me, I'm looking for the weight. So I decided to go on YouTube and check out a few videos. But my favorite video so far has been from a YouTuber, Nikki Rodri. I will put a link to her video somewhere here or in the description box, the video I'm talking about. And she gave tips and tricks on how to add weight or to help you add weight. Now, I've been using it. I've been ill for a while, so I've been using it even when I was ill. And I can tell you, sorry, excuse me, I still have that bit of phlegm at the back of my throat, but I can tell you without any doubt, I don't look as sick as I would look if I was not trying to not lose weight. Okay, sorry, what did I just say? Okay, so basically she gave 9 tips and tricks, and a few of them really can't apply here in Nigeria, so I'm just going to modify a few. But to start with, I'm gonna make mine 10. I'm gonna add one very, very smart, ingenious tip. I'm gonna save it for the last one. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna start with number one on my list. Sorry, I have to read, which is meal prep. Now, if you don't know what meal prep is, it's basically preparing your meal or planning and preparing your meal for a certain period of time all at once. So if you say you're meal prepping for a whole week, you make your timetable for Monday till Sunday, which is when the next meal prep will happen for the new week. So you make your timetable for Monday till Sunday, decide what you're going to eat, invest in high calorie foods, no more junk food, like proper proteins, your carbs, your veggies, just clean eating. I know we're trying to add weight and it might seem like a good idea to stuff that burger or, you know, eat like a full, I don't know, pack carton of Snickers or Skittles or whatever. But it's really a bad idea because your body does not need that amount of sugar. It doesn't need that kind of not so good fat, okay? It actually needs the healthy ones. So in order to be able to do that, you need to meal prep. Plan your meals properly. High carbs, high protein, high veggies. Just basically amp it up, okay? Proper meal prep. Plan your meal for the week. It helps you. It stops you from eating just anything that you run across. And you know that if you have meal prepped, all you have to do is take out your plate, put it in the oven. If you don't have an oven, basically just warm whatever it is that you made, okay? So take, for example, if on Monday morning your meal prep says, or your timetable says rice and beans, you know the week before you already made rice and beans and you stored it as part of your meal prep plan. So you just take a bit out, heat it up and eat. It saves you time, saves you stress. And if you are somebody like me that requires your job requires you to just get up all of a sudden and move, you can do that and it will save you a whole lot of money. Trust me, meal prep saves money. Don't listen to what anybody says. Second of all, buy in bulk. Now this might sound weird because in her video she talked about the Dollar Tree store. We don't have those here in Nigeria. Sorry, we don't have those here in Nigeria. So basically what I do is I buy in bulk. In her video, she talked about basically everything in the store being $1 and it's a whole lot cheaper. So the other alternative, if you are anywhere else in the world or you are here in Nigeria and you don't have access to stores that give discounts like that, buy in bulk. It will save you a whole lot of money. You find that if you're buying one bund or bunch of did I just say buncho? Oh my god. If you find that buy one bundle of banana is like, let me say, 20 pounds. If you buy a carton, sounds like a lot, but it's really not a lot when you're trying to gain weight healthy. If you buy like a carton, the carton is like, let's just say, I don't know, 1,000 pounds, and it's a whole lot more than what it would cost if you were buying one. What did I just say? Okay, basically just buy in bulk, okay? Buy in bulk, save yourself the stress of you running out of supplies, because that's one of the things I find that causes me to eat anyhow. When I buy in bulk, all I have to do is leave my room, go to the kitchen, prepare whatever I want, and I eat it. But the moment I step out of the house, if the aim was to buy a bunch of bananas and I don't know, I see maybe ice cream on my way there, probably would buy it. I'm an impulsive buyer. So to stop myself from silly things like that and buying things that are not going to help, I like to have it in bulk, and it encourages you to eat even better. So number 3, my list, make high calorie smoothies. Now this is really, really important, and that's what I've been doing, and it's been helping me. It's been helping me immensely. High calorie smoothies. My recipe, what I'm taking right now is banana and oatmeal smoothie. If you're interested in the recipe, I can write it up in the blog or make a video about it. But it's really nice, it's really sweet. I hate oats, but somehow I've been able to take this, and it's really nice. It's actually quite filling, which is good, really. It's quite filling. It's like taking, I don't know, oats, but just not the form in its normal form. It's just really sweet. I don't know how to describe it, okay? It just tastes like ice cream. It's when you're done blending it all together with the milk and every other thing you want to add. If you want, like, I added strawberry essence into mine to make it a little bit, you know, sweet, because I don't like oats at all. But they're high calories and they're healthy and they're really good for your body, so I had to start taking them. This is the only form I can take. I'm pointing this way because over here, this is the only form I can take oats, and trust me, you will not regret it. Okay, make high calorie smoothies. Find a recipe. There are hundreds of recipes online, on blogs, and even on her channel. I'm going to link the recipe video down the description box so you can see it. Even on her channel, there are recipes for high calorie smoothies that you can take. You know, just modify to your taste. You don't have to follow her recipe exactly. Just find something that's high calorie, basically healthy, and just mix it all together. You'll love it. You'll love it. Okay, so next is use measuring cups. Now, I am African, I am Nigerian, and basically how we do our stuff over here, when we cook, we don't measure things, you know that whole 2 teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of vinegar. We don't do that. We don't do that at all. So it was really weird when I watched her video and she talked about the measuring cups. But trust me, when you're trying to add weight, when you're trying to do anything, that's what doing, you have to do it well, okay? So the best way to know what you are consuming, I think the healthy number of calories is about 500 and above if you're trying to add. So that's real good, 500 and above calories. So if you want to make 1,000 calorie smoothie, you have to know what each component, how much you're putting in to make 1,000. Okay, you don't want to go ahead and make something that will basically just ruin your whole weight gain system. And it's a lot more effective. It's just like medicine. They'll tell you take 2 tablets in the morning, 2 tablets at night. You need to know the measurements of what you're giving your body so you don't go and overdo it, or you don't do something that would be less than 500 calories, and at the end you end up not gaining weight, or you gain too much, which really is not the idea of this video. Is to help you gain a healthy weight level. Okay, so yeah, use measuring cups. I'm African, so we just basically sprinkle until our ancestors tell us, stop, child, it's good, that we taste. Okay, but wait, I still use measuring cups, and it's real good. You can buy one at your local store, or where they sell baking supplies or whatever. I'm sure you can get even on Amazon. You can get on AliExpress. It's really not difficult to get measuring cups. Just Google it, and I'm sure you find somewhere around you where you can buy measuring cups. Real good, real effective. Okay, so the next one is set a goal chart. A goal chart. For me, initially I felt, it's really not necessary. After all, I'm probably gonna add the weight, then lose it again, then add it and lose it again. But really, it does help when... Sorry, my neighbor's dog was barking, and I just had to make sure we weren't, being robbed or something, because those dogs rarely bark. But hey, set a goal chart. When you set a goal chart, you basically give yourself I know people say it's not right to pressure yourself into trying to gain weight or trying to do stuff, but it really acts as a motivating force when you know at the end of 60 days, if I gain this weight, I am going to buy that bag, that shoe, that dress that I've always loved. I love clothes. I'm not like a big fan of brands. To be honest, I really don't care. If it looks nice, I'm gonna wear it. Whether it's Versace, whether it's Suleiman from down the street, I really don't care. I'll just wear it. So basically, set a goal chart for yourself, okay? Give yourself a period of time. She gave herself, Nikki Rodri gave herself 2 months. I gave myself 4 weeks to add. I'm not going to tell you the number, but let's just say I fell short, and I knew I fell short of my aim. But please, when you're setting a goal chart, please set realistic figures. I didn't set a really realistic figure. I lose faster than I gain, meaning in like 2 days I can lose the weight I took 3 months to gain. It's that bad for me. I know it's probably not healthy, but hey, we're still trying to figure out our ways. But hey, set a goal chart, a realistic goal chart, stick with it, and if you meet your goal, please feel free to splurge on yourself at the end of it. Like, just, I don't know, if it's that nice shoe, or if it's that dress that you got for your birthday but it never fit you, let it be your motivating force. Let something stand as a motivating force for you. Okay, so goal chart. Next is sleep. Yeah. Okay, and I guess this is a hard one for me, because for a long time, I think it's genetic or something, I don't know. My dad, my brother, I have sleeping issues, okay? I literally find it hard to sleep. It took me a while of searching through different herbal teas, different drugs, before I found my balance, which weird was just chamomile tea. Like literally an hour before, no, 2 hours before I go to bed, or I set for my bedtime, I actually do a little bit of, I bathe to cool my body temperature down, and I take my tea, and once I take my tea, I just start meditating. Yoga is awesome. I cannot preach the gospel of yoga enough, but hey, it has saved me a lot. Just find your vibration, find your energy, find the one thing that stops you from sleeping. If it's lights, then dim your room lights. If you're the type of person that you can't sleep in the dark like me, I have night panics where I wake up, and if I cannot identify my environment, I immediately start getting an anxiety attack. Okay, it's nasty, and I've been dealing with asthma for a really long time. So imagine having an anxiety attack, then having an asthma attack at the same time. It's nasty. So what I do is I have a little lamp that I leave on in my room. Okay, I just adjust the intensity enough so I can see my environment, but it is not too bright as daylight, because once the sun hits my curtains and it touches the floor, I wake up. That's how bad it is. Okay, so if you're the type of person that you can't sleep in a dark room, have a little night light that will illuminate the room, but let the temperature be warm enough to let your body relax, let your body know that this is not sunlight. Okay, trick your body basically into thinking that this is night, because it is night. You're supposed to be sleeping. It is the afternoon time. What I do for my naps is I shut out all sources of light, and of course I have my bedside lamp, my little lamp. I put that on, meditate, and I doze off for 30 to 45 minutes. Those little naps are really important because they help your body relax. It reduces your anxiety level, it reduces your stress levels basically. So at night, you're not just falling on the bed really tired, and after 30 minutes of closing your eye, you jolt awake. It doesn't help. Okay, so take little naps in the day. You know what they call power naps, those little sleep period of resting or sleeping that happen during the day that doesn't last for more than, let's say, 5 minutes. Those little power naps actually help your body to recover from stress or from whatever it is you're going through. So remember, power naps and sleep. Okay, find your balance. Mine is my chamomile tea, bathing, and meditation. It helps me calm down, it helps me clear my mind such that I can relax. Okay, If you're the type that movies make you sleep, then please, by all means, put a nice cartoon. Don't put a horror movie. The sound will not let you sleep, okay? There are this little sound vibration thingies. I don't know how to explain it, but it's put into, okay, I digress, but hey, it's put into horror movies to make it even more scary. It's just tiny sound waves or a lower sound wave frequency that basically makes shit scary. So yeah, don't do that to yourself. You will not be able to sleep. But if you're the type that music calms you down, please put on a nice a record or something and just meditate and sleep. It really does help when you're able to shut down your body. Maybe I'll do a post or a video. Okay, most likely a post. I'm tired of promising YouTube promises and failing. Most likely a post on the blog about how to fall asleep. Ooh, I got my latest content. Yo. Okay, so sleep. Next is set reminders. Reminders are important. Why? Because for those who have very hectic schedules, you are very busy, you may not remember to eat, you may not remember because of the workload on your head or on your table or whatever. Set reminders every 2 to 3 hours, depending on what you want or depending on what you're comfortable with. I set a reminder every 2 hours. So when I wake up at 6 a.m., I do my meditation, do my yoga, do my prayers. 8 a.m., I have to eat something. Even if it's just a cracker and my smoothie, I have to eat something, anything. No, not anything, just something healthy. Most likely my smoothie and maybe biscuits or cake. I always have cake at hand, healthy sponge cake that I make. It tastes awesome, yes. Okay, so in 2 hours time, which is 10 a.m., I get a reminder again to eat my brunch. Then 2 hours time, which is 12, I get a lunch reminder or a midday brunch thingy reminder. Then 2 o'clock, I get another reminder. 4 o'clock, I get a reminder. 6 o'clock, I get a reminder. 8 o'clock, I get a reminder. And that's it, 8 p.m. From 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., I have reminders stuck in between for me to feed my body. Now, when I say set reminders, I'm not saying set reminders for heavy meals. You should have your breakfast, lunch, and dinner set out. But everything in between, which is basically the second rule, which is break down your meals. Break down your meals into different parts. Now, I don't really have a big appetite, but I started taking amphetamine, so it really helped boost my appetite, and it helped me sleep, thank God. Okay, so it really helped boost my appetite. And basically what I did, in order not to be eating just anything because I wanted healthy weight, I set my 2 hour reminder, so 8, 10, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8 p.m. like that. So I set my 2 hour reminder, and in between I have my breakfast, lunch, and dinner set out. In between every other thing, I plan my meal around. Okay, so if I know that I'm a cake whore, I like cake, so I like to have baked cake at home. So I have my portion that I'm going to be taking with maybe a bottle of yogurt or juice for maybe my 10 o'clock or for maybe my 2 o'clock. You get. So basically have healthy snacks. If you like fruits that much, then do a fruit salad. You can have a little salad just without the dressing as your breaker meal. That's what I like to call it, a breaker meal in between. So your body is well fed and you won't be hungry. And for somebody that is not taking a supplement, I am taking a supplement to boost my appetite because I have poor appetite. So for someone who's not taking, okay, I actually don't have a poor appetite. I'm just being a drama queen. I don't have a poor appetite. It's the sleep part that's my problem. So if you're not taking an appetite booster to help boost your appetite or help you eat, then you need this little breaker meals in between. You need your timer. You need to break your meals in between. Eating 3 large meals is not gonna help. Trust me, you're just gonna get bloated and you're just gonna hate your stomach. So to save yourself the stress, break your meals into tiny pot. It ain't that hard. Okay, trust me, the first week is hard. Okay, so next, count calories. Which basically is what your measuring cups are for. Before you eat a meal, you can use your apps. You have your Fitbit, you have your, I don't know, but you should have there are apps. The only one I'm sure of is Fitbit, which is what I use. I don't know if there are any other apps. I'm sure there are hundreds of other apps that can help you calculate your calories. Basically, all you have to do is type in the name of whatever it is you're eating or you want to eat, and to show you the number of calories. So portion control and count your calories. It will help you control what you're eating. So if you want to add, let's say 50 kg extra, or no, that's too much. Let's say 20 kg extra. 20 kg extra, you know how much calories is required for your body to add that much. Can these people leave me alone? It's not money matter. Okay, so drum roll please. Tap, 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 tap. The last advice, which is the genius, sorry, I have to scratch my back, which is the genius advice of the century. Nobody has ever told you this, but you need to know this. In order to add weight, brother, sister, you need to eat. Okay, this is funny, but it's true. You need to eat, okay? You need to eat. Do not skip your breakfast, do not skip your lunch, do not skip your dinner, okay? Meal plan, meal prep. Break your meals into smaller parts so you don't end up eating a bunch of, nonsense at the end of the day. It helps your body digest and use these nutrients better when they come in bite-sized packages, not when you heap a bowl of God knows what. Okay, so you need to eat. That's basically the truth. Okay, if you don't eat, your body will not have anything to work with. Drinking just your smoothies or drinking just supplements is not enough to cut it. Even when you're taking your smoothies, high calorie smoothies, which is what I take, you still need to eat. You still need your chicken, you still need your rice, you still need your bread, but portion control is the key. That's just it. Portion control is the key. Know how many calories you're taking in so you don't end up bloating up and hating me. I keep saying it. Count your calories. Eat, but count your calories. Know what you're taking into your body. Did I just say booty? Okay, so know what you're eating and just have fun with it, okay? Be creative with your menu. Don't eat the same thing over and over again, okay? It can get really boring. So be creative. Google out meal options, things that you can make on a budget. You don't have to spend too much money in order to eat and be healthy, okay? You just have to be wise with what you are buying. Save money, save yourself. So that's basically all for my weight gain tips and tricks. Thanks to Nikki Rodri. Shouts to Nikki Rodri for her tip videos, and so far they have helped me maintain my weight so far. Usually when I get sick, I drop from 50 or 55. I drop from that to about 45, which is really skinny. None of my clothes fit me anymore, and it becomes really difficult adding that weight back. It takes a long time. But with her tips and tricks, I've been able to maintain at least my base weight. So now the trick or the chore is to add more. I know I look good already, but I want to add some more. Okay, before my phone pisses me off and I throw it at the wall. See you guys next time. And before we go, don't forget. Okay, I was babbling. Before we go, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Stay notified, gang. Yes, I stole that. Stay notified and don't forget. Okay, what was I gonna say? Okay, just bye. Get out. Go add some weight. Go be healthy. Go slay. And don't forget, be productive. Bye-bye.